All right, peace, black family. So-called social media influencer Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polite, but he is no brother of mine, has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for some form of sexual misconduct with a child. Now, I'm going to talk about how this whole situation is just showing the self-hatred in the black community, the self-sabotage in the black community. Now, I am all for exposing somebody who on some BS. I am all for that. If you want some BS in the so-called conscious community, black community, red, black, and green community, progressive community, whatever, you need to be exposed. That's not the issue. The issue that I'm having is that a lot of so-called people and social media platforms who are running with these stories never post anything about the conscious community, nothing about the pro-black community, nothing about the progressive black community until someone in the so-called pro-black community, someone in the so-called progressive black community, someone in the so-called pan-Africanist community does some BS. Then you see all these social media platforms grabbing the story and posting it and talking about it and sharing it and just making the thing go viral. But you wouldn't even know that these people even knew that we existed, because they don't post anything about pro-blackness, nothing about pan-Africanism, nothing about consciousness, nothing about progressive black people until someone who is supposedly a leader, someone who supposedly has influence in the community does some outlandish BS. And then all of a sudden they know this community exists. Then all of a sudden they posting things about the conscious pro-black, whatever community. But any other day, these platforms and these people don't have nothing to say about this community. Sorry, I live in the hood. And that is clearly a form of self-hate. If you didn't post nothing about this man before he caught these charges, if you ain't post nothing about anybody that's so-called representing this community who done some messed up stuff, don't post nothing about them now. Leave that up to us. Don't go back to posting the shade room stuff and don't post nothing about this community. This is something that we have to deal with internally, because what these people are doing by posting these things on these platforms, which they never support us anyway, is saying, look, black people, look how messed up we is. It's a form of self-hatred. You don't post nothing about us any other day, nothing about consciousness any other day until you got something juicy to tear down this community. And what that does is it creates a self-hate, and black people says, look, we can't rise above the BS and etc. So just go back to posting about rappers and posting about others. Don't post about this community at all. Yeah, we got some cleaning up to do, but if you ain't posting about it every other day, don't post about it now.